It is all good. Happy Monday, y'all. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We've got some movement going on this morning already. So we've got price has pushed down on ES into this daily fair value gap a little bit more so than it did at the end of last week. So this is good. I now have a bullish bias because of this. And with the market open, we did see price just rally. So we're going to wait and see what we get here in this hour. I'm willing to play shorts. Given the fact that we've swept a lot of liquidity in this macro. However, if we do end up getting short, what I'm going to be anticipating is actually us getting out of most of our position inside of this new week opening gap and this 5-minute order block. And then I'm going to be more interested in honestly looking to get long more so than anything else. So that is my overall anticipation as of right now. If I jump back out to this daily time frame, I still think that we could work back into this daily liquidity void in this volume imbalance now that we've tapped into this gap. So we'll have to wait and see. But given the fact that we moved as much as we have already this morning with opening bell, then I think we can be open to getting short if we get a good setup here. But we do have buy side liquidity up here. This is Friday's PM session high. This is actually, what is this, from like Asia session? So this is Asia session high. We can mark this out and kind of anticipate it. I've already got the same buy side marked here on NQ. So we also could get some SMT divergence forming here if we get NQ sweeping this buy side and then ES leaves it intact and maybe just sweeps this buy side. We can keep an eye on that potentially. But that's what I'm thinking right now. That is what I'm thinking. I'm kind of anticipating if we get a reaction out of here, this is kind of how we're looking to play it, because then we can target this buy side liquidity for a long target. But it's Monday, first session of the week. Friday, obviously, PM session last week, we moved quite a bit. So I wasn't exactly sure how today was going to look, if there was going to be a lot of volume, if it was going to be rangy. And here's what I will say. What I'll say is that if we do end up ranging and we identify that we're ranging in this hour, obviously we're going to identify that and not trade in that condition, and in which case we'll be looking to trade PM session. But if volume stays the way that it has been so far this morning, we'll be all right. Real quick, let's go look at regular trading hours. Yeah, no opening range gaps except for this one from Thursday, still open. It went up and closed about 50% on Friday. Then we had that huge sell-off. I know it sounds like a couple of you caught it during PM session on Friday. But yeah, that was a clean move. That was definitely the move that we were trying to catch. But we were struggling to get more than 5 points out of the market on Friday. We got 5 points a couple times, and that was all she really wanted to give, unfortunately. But how was your guys' weekend? Was it fun? Was it good? When you have time, could you show how to set up partial TPs on TradingView? Yeah, I can. I mean, what do you mean, though? Do you mean for, like, Top Step? Or do you mean for trading on TradingView? Or what do you mean? Or do you mean, like, are you trading on MetaTrader and you're just partialing at certain levels? Because it's kind of different depending on what you're trading on. All right, guys. Yeah, so we are getting some price action here that looks like we could be ready to turn around. I don't love it yet. On the 1 minute, we've kind of got a little volume imbalance here. To me, this isn't the best for value gap and most convincing one I've ever seen. I would like to see either NQ take out this buy side, or at very least CES take out Asia session buy side. So I don't really trust this right now. If it was a little bit more convincing, I might. But otherwise, I don't really trust this right now. So let's just hold up just a second, and we'll see if this ends up kind of being a little bit of an inducement for people, which could be resulting in, obviously, them being our liquidity, hopefully. There we go. So, yep, that wasn't going to hold. Good deal. NQ pushing up as well. Nice. I am actually going to just get ready here so I don't get left behind when the time does come. I'm risking 0.5%, or, well, sometimes it's less than 0.5%, but I'm going for a 1% profit when I hit a TP on my Top Step account. The most I'm trying to risk on any trade is about 0.5%. That's what I have been doing. I have debated with myself a little bit if I should increase my risk from 2 contracts to 3 or 4 in some cases, because sometimes we get stop losses that are 2 handles, 3 handles. So therefore, I could probably afford to tack on an extra contract to stay around that 0.5% risk. But I feel like this is most synonymous with the way that I've actually been trading for a while now, which is having kind of a fixed lot size and then having it be more so of a lighter risk trade. But I still have all the same profit potential, if that makes sense, because I know that if I hit 5 handles, 10 handles, whatever amount of handles, I'm getting the same profit out of the trade, even if it's a lighter risk. But yeah, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just whatever you can find consistency with. But anyway, we got some displacement now. We took out some Asian session buy side. Let's see, NQ. I'm assuming no, it did not take out that buy side, unfortunately. But it's still SMT because that buy side up here is the same as the one that I have marked on NQ. Holy shit, we're tanking here. All right, so I'm gonna get ready. Looks like we are gonna get a. I like this right here. We've kind of got 2 things working for us here in terms of, yes, a fair value gap, but we also have it lined up with this inverse fair value gap as well inside of this inside of this order block. So this is kind of what I'm anticipating right now. If price does work all the way down to that 5-minute order block, we're gonna kind of scratch this idea and look to get long. But otherwise, this is what I'm thinking right now. I'm gonna get short inside here. 4 handle stop, 5 handle TP1, and we're gonna get 10 handles out of this bad boy down to the new week opening gap. And then we'll look to either close fully, partial. It's up to you guys. I mean, we don't have to close it down in here. We'll see how price reacts once it gets down there. But yeah, I would anticipate a reaction out of there at least. Let me get ready on MetaTrader here. 16 ticks. Boom. So you see what I mean with the fixed lot size? Like if I just stick with the 2 contracts, this is not 5 handles. I have the fixed lot size based around like a 5 handle stop. So if I have full 5 handles, that's a full 0.5%. But now because it's only 4 handles, like it's a little bit lighter risk, if that makes sense. But yet I'm still going to get all the profit out of it, if TP gets hit. We could range this up as well. I don't want to miss it by doing all this. All right, sell. Oh, you would give me a worse fill. All right, yeah, so I'm in, guys. Right there. Honestly, I'm just going to keep the same 4-handle stop. And then, yeah, 5-handle TP1. Basically, I was trying to show you guys is this gap was in premium. And the low of this breaker was probably not. And turns out I was right. I know you guys don't want me to talk anymore while we're trading. I got that message. You guys said I jinxed it. Uh, 3 minute, no, 2 minute. So yeah, we did have gaps as well that were formed on the 2 minute and a very tiny one on the 3 minute right here, if you guys can see that. Just a little extra confluence. Definitely would have liked to have seen a better reaction though out of this so far. Yeah, so we're not out of this yet. We need this gap to be disrespected, and we need to see this become an inverse fair value gap for us, which is what I pointed out originally. So this is what we need to see happen. There we go. Took a small partial on MetaTrader. Yay. So either way, money was made. Now, all that can happen is I need this top step. Give me that 1%. I mean, I was struggle busting there for a second. You guys were like, this guy's fucking trading with this guy. This guy can't even move his stop loss. Here we go. Trailing my stop. There you guys go. Get ready to partial. Oh, if we react, I might just close it. Oh, I'm closing it. All right, I took a partial. I closed it there as well. It might give me 10. That's all right. I got 9 out of it. Yeah, okay. See what happens. Learn from me. So TP 1 and 2 were hits, and here's the plan. All right, so here's the plan. Still holding a little of my position. I did close. Mo, I would say I have like 15%-ish of my open position open. And I want to let price show us its hand a little bit inside this order block. And we may be looking to get long from here. However, I want to, like I said, let price play out, because if price just rips through here with some energy, then we might be holding a nice little runner, because we could go, bro, stop you by 0.2? TB, damn, that sucks. TB3, if you're going to TP3, I would TP at this low. Like, we're going to have bigger problems if that happens. We're going to have a lot bigger problems as a world and citizens of the world if that happens. So I hope that never happens. But we'll see, obviously. And what I will say is I do think Forex needs some more regulations, truthfully. And I know that sounds bass-ackwards, because usually we want government not involved in our stuff. But, all right, here we go, guys. TP3 loading at these lows. This is TP3. Boom. So at some point today, I would expect this to range up. After 2 20-plus point runs. Pretty likely. And just notice how, like, you know, even this gap is just, you're back and forth, back and forth. Rip through it to the upside, rip through to the downside, rip through to the upside, was holding it, now it's ripping through it again. So it's like, you see what I mean? People are like, when you get FOMO and you're trying to take every goddamn gap you see, it's like if you guys want to donate your money, we could probably find a couple of good charities. So we got a full week in store, all right? So hope you guys have an amazing Monday. Appreciate you guys. Brand new week. Thank God it's Monday. And I will talk to you guys in the Discord. And I will see you guys on tomorrow's session, if nothing else. All right? Peace out, y'all. Have a good day. If you need anything, reach out.